dismissed completely. I think this worked. Hello. Now YouTube is screwing up on me. Yeah. Yeah, we're back. Okay. We're back. It might be a new URL, which I think it is. Yeah, it's a new URL. That's what that is. YouTube is a pain in my ass. YouTube really needs to make like a dedicated link for streams. Like, oh, they have one, but it just doesn't work the same. Well, I guess it does, but you just have to refresh it. Did you use the link from the Discord?
I went onto your profile.
Oh, okay. That's why. If you use the link on the Discord, you should be fine. Because that's a separate link altogether.
I'm on your stream right now.
Okay. Well, that's what I meant is that link that I put in the Discord. It has a live next to it, so whenever I'm live, it directly goes to that stream. So I don't have to worry about like the individualness of like each one. Like when you go into my channel and did it, that does it just for that unique video. Okay. So we're good. We're back. Everything has been fixed. I wish the chats though would stay the same. That's the only problem, is they don't. They completely change over, so you wouldn't even know unless you were over on that one, which I, dumbass, actually closed it. My dumbass actually closed it. I don't know if you still have that old link up.
No, I don't.
Okay. For Nova, I don't even think I have Nova right now, homie. I don't think this account has that. My old Nova build? What are you looking for, Slova or what? Give me a moment, I can give you one. I know my old builds, so it's not really an issue on that end. One moment here. Go ahead and pull that up here. Warframe. Should I do Warframe builder or Tenno? Was it Tenno builder? I think it was. For endurance? Oh, would you say like solo or what? What is this? Yeah, Tenno builder. Oh, yeah, he's gone. He's gone. Okay, I went back to the classic then. Because like group play, I'm gonna play completely different. I'm gonna like build a little bit different. Because you can build like speed viz for all that and everything. But like solo play, it's a little bit of a more different build. Where's Nova? Rip that website? Yeah. That should go. Oh man. Now with Nova, you're pretty much always going to be getting one shot at the end of the day, because all you can really do is slow down mobs. So you would just kind of build more for, in my opinion, just for staying alive in that aspect. What does that put the 4 at? "15 seconds at 5 meters a second." Okay, yeah, that's more than enough for him. I probably actually want to get rid of the narrow-minded. Drop in a Constitution instead. 10 seconds, that's like a 50-meter range. Yeah, 5 meters a second, almost 11 seconds, so 55 meters pretty much. Round it out. You can, of course, use the other Umbral Intensify if you so really wanted to. We'll just use that just for placeholding. Maybe with Octavia's Helmuth. I don't know if this does Helmuth. What does Octavia give for Helmuth? Her ball? Oh, for a distraction. I mean, I haven't looked into really Helmuth and all that. That's like a whole different aspect of the game. You would have to let me know what ability you'd be looking to integrate with, more or less. That should bring it down to a 40. Yeah. 40 meters still good. You don't want them to go too slow, too far away from you. Yeah, it's a rollerball. I figured her one. I can work something out with that. I want to see if this affects it like I think it does. 17.5 meters, yeah, okay. Let's see. 26.5, that's really not many. It DRs out really fast. Those are two simultaneous with 50% reduced range. I wouldn't do that, I'd rather put everything into a corner then. So yeah, that would work there. I'm not the biggest fan of this, but that's only because I don't really care for regenning, but I understand their value behind it. So that'll keep you going in the fight longer. Rolling guard, I also really don't like this mod, but if you're trying to learn on things, it's going to be your best bet. Could her antimatter drop do damage for endurance too? Is that her her 2? Her 2's crazy, bro. 2 is crazy. That's your main damage source right there. Yeah. You can hit damage cap with that thing, man. It's dirty, dirty, dirty. So good. So good. Yeah, this is it's honestly one of the strongest abilities in the game. either prime short-footed or handspring. Yeah, that's really up to you. Wait, doesn't she get immune to knockdowns with her one active? Doesn't she get immune to knockdowns with her one active? I'm not 100%. I'm not 100%. One moment. Let me get that pulled up. Nova. I'm not 100% on that one. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh wait. Antimatter drop. Yeah. Her one is the damage reducer, right? Yeah. Or am I thinking of a different frame here? Yeah, that's damage reduction. Okay. It cannot be knocked down while casting. On that. That's while casting. That's a different story than. Than being immune to knockdowns. Because I understand it can't be like, it's pretty much the same with all abilities in the game. If you cast them while you're like right before a knockdown, as long as the animation is long enough, you'll always be immune to knockdowns. So that's a different story. But I'm not looking for that. Oh, I forgot about the augment. You really don't honestly absolutely need this, but it can make things more comfy for you. Where is it? Where's the one that allows it to be recasted? Neuron Star, here we go. This you could fit in somewhere in the build if you really wanted to. Maybe drop out like a reach. If you're feeling you need better survivability, this can help you a lot. That can really, really help you a lot. I'm just making sure they actually haven't changed these around at all. This could be beneficial. If you line them through a hallway, that could help you stay alive. So. Yeah, no. Yeah, with me deleting my old account out of protest. Yeah, I know. But like my old Nova build that I did for endurance, and this was like casual endurance. I really didn't do anything besides a Prodman run with this build. So I would take that into account. But I can show you my Prodman build, which is a 1 hour long index. That one I can show you. Which that I do actually have on this YouTube channel too. So, and that's an older one where back when the game actually had higher stats and everything. In the sense of like enemy NPCs, they had more health and all that. I know it was mainly duration. Adapt. I went for efficiency cap so I could grab points. Trying to remember what was my last one. I didn't have a rolling guard, I know that much. I had the augment. So duration affected charges, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's why we stacked ability duration. I didn't care about ability range. I don't know, I felt strength was optional. It can help, don't get me wrong. As for arcanes, what I used was Guardian and Energize. So this isn't like going to the point of past one shot. So, which is what I was more building you for. This would be if you're not going to actual one shot, you're going like right up to that point, and that'll be it. So like a 2-hour run or so, like level 2 to 300, maybe 400 at most. Natural talent. Okay. And for the aura, where's auras? I know I can just do that. Aura was... No, it wasn't enemy radar because I use vigilante armaments for that. Where is it? Strength. There we go, growing power. That was it. This way gives you a little bit of slowdown on them. If you want, you can get more energy or more power strength out of it by dropping the vitality if you're comfortable. But yeah, that's what my build will look like there. Yeah, but it's all the same principle. You're looking to avoid damage. Like, you're going to be taking hits. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're building yourself to a point of, like, 2 one-shot, then this would work well no matter what in the case. If you're trying to go past that, then it's not going to work as well. But that's where the only difference comes in. Index is actually a pretty good, besides weapon damage, it's a good idea of actually how well you'll do in endurance. If you're looking at a point where you're still going to be taking damage and you haven't completely controlled the room. Because they do the highest amount of damage single target out of anything in the game, so if you can survive those hits, you'll be able to easily survive any other hits that are thrown at you. Only reason why I do a 10 point or what is that, 8 point adaptation instead of fully ranked is because, as you can see, it's only a 1% difference, and most of the time it ends up being the reason why you have to add 1 more foreman. Let's see if that's the case here. Okay, no, this one would still be okay. This one would still be okay with a full rank. Because you would just do 1 more forma here, which I would probably do a dash. If you can avoid doing Ds as a whole, like, that's always better. Because you have more freedom to actually do what you need to do. Like, say, this would be a situation where you wouldn't be able to do it. And then this would also then give you the ability to be able to form up for other builds. Because with a lot of endurance builds, you won't be using Ds when you're going past the point of 1 shot. But if you don't have arcanes, this should work okay if you don't have arcanes too. When you don't have arcanes, a lot of the classes or a lot of the frames are in an iffy spot, to be completely honest with you. Unless it's like Mag, Octavia, Cora, Ivara, Ash, Loki, you know, like your cheese frames more or less. If it's not your cheese frames, then you're honestly going to be running into some issues here and there without proper arcanes. I can tell you that from personal experience with this vault. Your frames that aren't really well known for doing very long endurance runs, essentially. They suffer without the use of arcanes. They really, really, really suffer. Does this have anti... no, this doesn't have anti-matter drop. You would want probably more power strength with that. If you want an anti-matter drop build. Let me just dupe this right quick. That looks completely different. Which I do have a build for. I just haven't actually taken it into solo missions. So. That one I never got around to actually fully testing. But I got the build idea more or less from Summit, the YouTuber. He used to do Warframe videos way back in the day. You can see the results of that more or less just with his video. I can't remember exactly what the title was, but I know he did a group play and he was able to pretty much hit damage cap in the game. It was like different ways of trying to find damage cap or something without using Banshee, and they used Nova for it. So I know Vovi's interested in me, but I never took the time to actually figure her out. In the way of going really, really long with her. Like I said, the highest I've gone with her was about 400, so. Which for me, it wasn't, like, at the time when I was making content videos, it wasn't good enough to actually warrant me, making a content video on, because 400 for me really wasn't high. They're on there. They're on there. Like my mag video has like 2200, 2300 views. My Octavia video has like 1800. My Necros video I think has like 700-800 views. Yeah, they're still there. You can go to my playlist. Those will be easier ways to find it. There should be a playlist for like Baker Science or something along the lines of that. Oh, you mean on you mean on referred? Well, yeah, my videos aren't really that new. He constantly keeps putting out videos, and the way YouTube's algorithm works is the more you put out videos, the more you get noticed on the algorithm for your future videos. Yeah, that's a whole different thing. But yeah, I haven't released anything recent. That was the mag video was the most recent thing that I had actually done. Then life just started to get absolutely crazy down in Florida. So. This is building if you don't have arcanes. I usually wouldn't do... Actually, if you don't have arcanes, efficiency cap is going to be better for you than flow. Because you don't have energize, I'm not going to suggest a flow to you. Instead, I would suggest that you go and get actual efficiency cap. And the reason is unless you have energize, the amount of energy regen through Zeneric, which I'm going to have to assume that you have if you're looking to do endurance in a general aspect. Plus energy from just everything laying around is going to give you more than enough back, and you're going to be saving on overall energy per hour. You have energize. Fucking awesome. You just made the build easier on yourself. Okay. It's just before you said, what if you don't have arcane? So I just like stripped any idea of arcanes out of my head. And you could pop a rolling guard in here if you really wanted to, and I would take out the natural talent more than likely, or maybe the streamline. But that's just up to personal preference. I just don't like using those mods. I believe that with shield gating, you're good to go. If you want, you can replace growing power with a brief respray as well. Just for some more survivability. But yeah, this is what I would recommend, and there'd be a camp method for if you're going to be using the two, so you'd just be kind of leading mobs into a one center point type deal. Defenses would be a little bit harder for you-ish. But yeah, if you're doing defenses, I'd probably heavily recommend the growing power for the extra slow, so you have the time to bounce around the room as you need. But if you're doing survival, you can get away without the growing power, and it might even help you a little bit more because you can keep your oxygen up slightly better. So you don't want really the biggest range in the world when it comes to your slow. You just want to be able to slow the mobs at the door, and that's really about it. So that's what I would go for with that. And this is just a little bit of, and even if you can fit the doorway small enough, you could get rid of this for some more duration. Ensnare on Nova. Oh, yeah, just one ensnare. Take out her portal. Or even her 4 for that matter, since you're going to do ensnare. You could take out her 4. You won't need the slow then. You could run a 1, 2, 3, and 1, essentially. Yeah, I'm actually going to be doing that now. Well, yeah, that's like my current plan, more or less, is to get this caught back up and then actually make content videos as I used to before with individual builds and everything. So, with me running into the snags that I ran into with go to level cap with everything and stay at MR10, aka the snags really being that I'm going to have to min-max everything anyways. I figure I might as well just broaden out my content at the same time then. But yeah. Because that was the original goal with the account was, well, the original goal to start with was to prove that you can play the game free to play on an enjoyable aspect, which I did with my mag run. That account I never did any trading with anybody for plat or anything like that. I traded item for item all the way up with that and did everything solo. So yeah, this is the build I would run for antimatter. If you're actually looking at making your 2 and all that effective. Because what you'll do is you can drop this out and then ensnare. Yeah, I know it is. Not really a big deal at the end of the day to me. Granted, I am playing Final Fantasy 2, so I won't be dedicating as much time like I used to. Like, you're not going to see, 1,200 hours a year out of me, essentially. But, essentially what you would do with this is you drop your 2 so that this takes effect and anything that's shooting at you gets absorbed. Drop your ensnare to CC everything there, and then you could just keep rotating out those 2s, and as they blow up, just doing shit tons of damage. You keep your 1 up there so you get unknocked. What energy? I mean, really, you can even use sniper rifles with this. Anything that just does a lot of single target damage, more or less, is going to be some of your best. Even Tsar works well for this. Anything that just hits really hard. So your single shot shotgun there that you mentioned, I can't exercise, that could work well too, as long as you can maybe run an energize and the reload mod for shotguns, and that'll help you with that. So have a nice good reload build on that so your reloads are pretty quick. I believe there's a reload mod for shotguns, or not mod, but arcane, sorry. But yeah, all you do is just keep shooting into that ball. When that ball hits the target, it'll explode, do a bunch of damage, and everything dies. Like, my favorite weapon with her, honestly, was actually Rubico Prime. That was my favorite weapon. Would you turn? Come on, turn. Turn corrupted. Come on. Did they already spawn in? Or what? You know, that's the only issue when you're doing... They're not glowing. Oh, this isn't a fissure. That's why. Okay. Usually if you stay up on there even after the fissure's over, it'll actually keep going for you. That's why I didn't worry about that with 8 minutes on it. But I guess they patched that. It sucks. Because you used to be able to go past expiration. There we go. Another exterm in the void. I always do things in the void because it's relic for relic. It doesn't matter what the relic is that they give you or that you spend. It's the fact that you just get a relic back. Cool gimmick when energize and arcane pistol if you activate. Unlimited fire rate. That's interesting. What is that an arcane from what's it called? Fortuna? I take it. I haven't seen that arcane personally. Where was it? Where are we going? This way? Okay. No. Yes. Maybe. Yes. How hard is that to proc, by the way? Arcane from Arby's? Oh, okay, okay. How hard is that to proc? Like, what's the proc effect, or what's the... Yeah. How do you make it proc? Brain. English. Well, I was going the right way for once. Gives ammo efficiency on headshot... headshot kill, or headshot? And I don't... That won't work too well with her. Only because you're shooting in your antimatter thing the whole time. Interesting little concept on that, though. But yeah, that wouldn't work too. I mean, you could possibly do off procs on it, but that would slightly change around your rotation. Not so much rotation, just how you shoot. You want to make sure you always hit the head on a mob and keep the buff up, and then switch back over to the ball. Which, if you don't find that annoying to do, then it's an option. Though I don't know with the augment if it's going to absorb your bullet as well when you try to shoot through it. So that could end up becoming an issue. Oh, tincture. It has been a minute. A night, but yeah. %60 on head. Not good. That's gonna be good for like speed clearing things more or less, and I wouldn't say anything else. It was the power of the exceptional relic, the gold. But yeah, I definitely don't see that being worth it. Oh, that is definitely... I thought that was a star. I've never seen somebody mark it. It threw me so off. Oh, that's an up. That's an up 'em. I don't know if stereo would be good because they still be vulnerable. Well, that's fine. It's not really... Oh, you would still be vulnerable. Well, that's why you use the 2 on there with the augment, because it absorbs bullets. It's bullets within a 3-meter radius of that, which if you're camping, which if you're like in a little spot like this and you're tunneling them in, 3 meters is going to cover that whole door. So you'll be fine. You use ensnare in order to gather them up to make the 2 more effective. That's why I actually agreed to ensnare, is it increases the actual capability. If anything, maybe even Nidus 2. I don't know what the range is on that exactly, but the sucking can help. I don't know what's going on here. Hello. Thank you. Dual commas, I'll definitely take those. Maybe replace her 1 instead of slow enemies as well as ensnaring. You can do that. You can try that. The reason why I wouldn't recommend getting rid of the portal is it makes it an easy way to loot. You can just aim the portal at a wall and just run through it and loot real quick and then head yourself back. I mean, you could even set up dual ports that way. Because if you put yourself around, say you got like the doorway itself, you can go and port yourself right next to it, in the little corner there, and forcing mobs to go around. And then they'll all hit the ensnare. So that becomes like essential for positioning and all that. And if you need to go get oxygen, it's going to be just really nice. Though I would recommend, if you get oxygen, to always use your 10-0, just because you can stay in void while actually using it. I did remember the key binding. Oh, damn. I was wondering if I remember the key binding for my pads. But yeah, that could be a workable thing. Replace her 1 with ensnare, and then essentially run to 1, 2, 3, 4, just an alternate 1. You can drop her null star augment then, and you can pop either duration or power restoring Von would be your choice. You could also maybe do a little efficiency, but I wouldn't recommend it. I think you're fine with what you got. Can you shoot bullets through a door, are you asking? I don't think so. Can you? That's something that I've never actually physically tried. But if you're shooting into the antimatter thing, it's not going to make a difference there with her too. You're just going to want to hit that the whole time. That damage, I believe, still goes through walls. I could be wrong on that. I'm fairly out of touch when it comes to patches. So... yeah, interesting. That's a nice little park. Look at the golds. So tonight, we pray for golds and we're getting them. As for what's going to be worked on next for a content video, I am at a bit of a loss on that. in the sense of exactly what I'm going to be making a video on. Kind of just come back to feel it out. I might go through the time and actually get myself together mods and everything first, though. Get all the mods I need in the game and all that, and then I'll focus afterwards maybe on frames. I think that's probably going to be the wisest decision because I know mods are all that matter in the game anyways. And if I can make complete builds for whatever I just have currently anyways, at least that'll be better than nothing. So, arcanes and stuff like that will be the little bit of the main stage right now. Let's hex this on me. There they are. No, that's... Yeah, that is hexes. There we go. Villanova portal. Good. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So then, would you say recoil would actually affect that? That's something to think about. Like if you just sit there and tunnel through bullets straight, is it going to end up becoming an issue eventually if the weapon has too much recoil? Because bullets don't rock straight in this game, that's for sure. Unless they're hit scan, that's a different story. Which I don't know how would a hit scan even respond in there. That might be a interesting prospect. Give me the exit. You're not gonna show me the exit? Bruh bruh. Seriously? I predict the exit. Predicting wrong. I'm gonna guess down here. It's always down here. No? Yeah, no. Oh, okay. Is up. Oh, yeah, this makes sense, actually. We'll take the Death Cube systems. Am I really gonna use Death Cube? No, I'm not. But he is vaulted. Vaulted sets sell for a decent amount. One of the only things worth selling nowadays. That stuff's so good. No, not enough traces for once. Not enough traces. That is sad. Oh well. Seven traces. Oh, game. How silly you be to me. I thought I killed him. There we go. Damn ancient. You're... Oh, okay. So as long as you're facing straight to the portal, it'll go. Okay. That makes sense. I'll remember that. I will remember that. I'm gonna have some fun with that. I hit backflip instead of front. Files. That would explain why no one uses it. Yeah, yeah. And not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted. Repeat. There we go. At least we're getting a good amount of silvers, even when we're not getting any gold. That's not bad. Silvers don't suck. They really don't suck. I'll probably rock on this for about another hour-ish, just over. About another hour. And I'll be switching over to Final Fantasy to get some more leveling done on there. I'll give this about 2 hours every time I stream. And then we'll switch on over to Final Fantasy. Yeah, I thought that's what that was. Yeah, that's Messa's buff. It's a good idea. Really good idea. Especially because you can just shoot your 2 on the ground real quick, just a little bit away from the ground, and then hit it a bunch of times at a nice fire rate, secondary. And just absolutely destroy with it. Yeah, with the whole helmet thing, that just creates a whole different game, which I'll probably be, well, not probably, I will be investing into all the frames that I'm suffering to actually continue with, and using the helmet system so that I can actually progress myself to level cap with the frame. Those days, of course, you won't see any Final Fantasy because it's going to take me almost 9 hours to get the level cap in a survival. It'll be a bit down the road. Right now, we'll just get some nice everyday builds put together and use those for content. And then later on, once I'm in a better position, I'll be able to do the level cap builds again easier. May I ask, are you going to do Steel Path? No, I probably won't. I hate Steel Path now. Absolutely hate it. I hate how they went against their word. Steel Path's just gonna be a testing ground. Here's acolytes. Oh, thanks, bro. Thanks. That's what I wanted in my survival. Would you say Proteus? Yeah. Yeah, you're talking her little spitty thing or whatever. I think that's what I even remember them talking about when they posted the stats on the helmet system. You know, it's DE to pay them for. I didn't get banned off of Warframe, bro. I deleted my account willingly. Now, if you're referring to Twitch, that's a different story. That is a different story, my friend. But no, I deleted my account. Could I ask for it back? You know, honestly, I don't know. I have no clue. I want to say yes because I can't even use my email address. That's an interesting one. But yeah, I had to use a different email address to make this account, even though I had deleted my account over a year ago, like prior to like making this account. So, I mean, maybe I could perhaps message them in an email on this one with a ticket and ask about that. I didn't delete anything from the account, so I would have everything back. There's a chance of that. I don't know. I did drop like $1,000 into that fucking account. So. Not actually $1,000 into that account, to be fair. Most of that was given to y'all in giveaways. I probably dropped on actually usage on the account. I want to probably say like $300-400, somewhere around there at the very most. So, but at the same time, I used to make like 2,000 plat a week. So none of that actually, like all the money that theoretically that went to that. Like any of the money that I actually made selling in the game, that's what I used for myself. All the money that I got from discounts, or all the plat that I got from discounts, I used for giveaways. It'd been funny if they deleted it, if they didn't delete my account out of spite. I mean, it's a great testing account. It's that literally had like what 15, 20 god roll ribbons on it. Plus, at the time, every arcane in the game, almost every single mod in the game, every frame and almost every frame in the game. I actually think almost every frame. And they all had builds for it. Like, yeah, there's just that is definitely they could have used that for testing easy. So just the ribbons alone, a good testing point. But yeah, they got my Octavia build that I did my 27-hour run with. I never posted that build, actually. I still have yet to post that build for my 27-hour run. Never posted that build. It was a full power strength build for anyone curious on that. It's like one range mod. And a little bit of duration and natural talent, I think. Yeah. But yeah. I had like, what is the max? Like 325 power strength. That's what I had with that. I used Ignis to proc growing power for the extra 25%. Email, you can prove it. Yeah, I still have to email. Yeah. I have the same, everything that's been used, the same Steam even. So. Drop my e-cig. My bad if that was loud. Okay. No. If it's Gabriel, it's because he said something funny. You're talking the comedian, right? The stand-up comedian? Or am I thinking of someone else? Or are you talking about the singer? Because I can't remember the last names of either of them. That might be the singer you're referring to. Okay. That comedian guy, yeah, okay. Yeah, he's funny. He is hysterical. I've been watching his stuff for, oh my god, eons I watched his stuff for. I remember when he was on Comedy Central Presents for the first time. I remember that. It was a phenomenal stand-up routine by him. Back when I used to watch the old television. Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, I guess I might give it a shot. I don't know. I really don't want to do the grind again. To be honest, DE, your grind's horrible. Yeah, I had like 4,700 hours into that account or some shit. Actually, I can easily tell you that right now. Yeah. About 4,700 hours into it. At least that was playtime. That was actual mission time. 56, no, what was it, 5,000 hours, I think it was, without that included. Yeah, way back in the day. When they played late at night. You mean? Like way late at night? DuckTales. Oh man, DuckTales. All I hear is a woo. Fucking hell. I used to watch the hell out of some DuckTales when I was a kid. 3 seasons wasn't on. How many seasons were there of the original one even? Oh yeah. Like I even have the confirmation for the deletion of my account. And then I tried to do a reset password, but there was nothing. But then it told me the email address was already in use when I went to go make a new account back then. So... wish this thing would work correctly with streamer mode. For some reason it just does not even connect it to my YouTube. It just does not work. Don't know why. Yeah, I'm connected on YouTube. I don't know why it doesn't show that I'm streaming when I am. That's frustrating. Oh well. We got just enough. Look at that. I can always do this. I'll just set a custom status, I guess. That'll work-ish. That'll work-ish. And to suffer to the Monster Hunter world. It doesn't. Wait, you don't enjoy that? Huh? At least they didn't use anything from Dauntless, right? Oh, they probably did. Tell me where to go, game. I would love to know. That hurt. That was a nice little twitch. I missed that completely. price is another gold. That's like 4 golds tonight, 3 golds. In an hour. Hell yeah. Less than that even, honestly, because I was doing the whole build thing. So, that's good. Like 45-ish minutes or something. My computer's acting weird. It's trying to tell me it's 11:19 here, and I have it set to mountain time. There's only 2 of us, I was just about to say. I would rather a full group there, buddy. No offense, I like more loot. I'm sure you feel the same way. Is it really 10? No, it doesn't. It's 9:19. Why is this thing acting so dumb? Okay, whatever. I guess I'm a different time zone now. Alright, we're bugged. So we need to close this to open up a new instance. You know. You could just learn a new playstyle. I ask, what is that playstyle? What would that actually be, Baker? What would that look like? I don't. One with wings. You don't stream in 1080p? I do stream in 1080p. It better be in 1080p. It better be in 1080p.
It is.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was gonna say, it's 1080p 7000 upload right now, man. I'm even giving it 1,000 more megs upload than what it needs. Which does affect everything. Yes, I do stream in 1080p. Ah, here they are. The roller balls of doom. There we go. I call them the roller balls in Doom because in an endurance run, those things will kill you. Stagger you for a second, and all of a sudden you're dead. Is 720? That doesn't make sense. No clue. I would say maybe try refreshing. I was gonna say it even let me choose 1080 in the previews in my preview setting. And Danny has 1080p right over across the way from me, so. Yeah, the stupid rollers. Nobody likes them. don't know, homie. That's just your. Oh, never mind. That scrolled up. That scrolled up. Sorry, I thought you typed it in again. I was about to say, I don't know, homie. That's a urine thing. But yeah, it is. That's a for some reason urine thing. I can't figure that out, man. Only thing I could possibly recommend, maybe clear cookies. Do you use any extensions for YouTube at all? The other thing I could recommend is if you do use extensions, maybe try a disable of them and see if it works. If not, just like remove and put it back on as long as it doesn't have like too many custom settings. Maybe look at a different live stream real quick and see if there isn't one. Like, see if you can see that in 1080p. That would tell you if it was like straight hard your end for some particular reason. Can I make the volume louder? Yeah, actually I can do that. That I can make it a little louder. That I do know I'm low on. I'm always low because I'm so damn soft spoken. So I can pop that. We'll try there. Hopefully that isn't too deafening. I'm gonna do small intervals at a time so I don't blow people's eardrums out. Babe, let me know if it sounds better as well.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to you? Okay. And roll on through that. There we go. I may one day on Octavia try for that 100-hour run again. One day, maybe. Who knows? If anything, that would be the frame I would do it with. Just the easiest overall. Mag was actually really easy too, to be fair. Mag was really easy to do it with. Just because like everything's getting pulled in and blown up on and everything was really nice. Looting was a little bit harder. But that's really about it. I guess I'll drop here. This should be a nice center point. They're reworking status again. I'll put some faith in them because they did a decent job last time. I just hope that they make the less relevant ones now up, you know, closer to par with like viral and all that. As for melee rework, is this a further continuation of 3.0? Like, I'm gonna have to look that up. It's less that they're reworking status in melee. Are they making it easier to apply status then? They're just tweaking up shotguns and tweaking melee a bit down. I was gonna say, please don't tell me they're buffing melee more. Like it's in the strongest spot it's like realistically ever been in. Outside of spin to win, like, but if we're talking just normal melee play, it's the strongest spot it's ever been in. You don't think it'll be in my much? Maybe not till you get the level cap. D and their forever goal of level 500. It's like a forever goal for them. I love that level 500. Yeah, I couldn't fathom that. There's just no reason to buff melee more. Like, actually none. They actually did a good job with it. Now, granted, I mean, like, we don't use our actual combo system or anything. Yeah, well, I mean, there's that synergy and everything, but I don't know about overall too strong for its own good. When paired with the right combo, it is ish. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, this game really isn't about like trying to kill something that kind of comes naturally. It's trying to stay alive. That's the hard part in this game. And you can theoretically say with Ashe you'd be fine because you can just roll and guard your re-stealth every time. But it's paying attention for that. And you try to do that for 20 hours. Tell me how that feels. That's how I've always like viewed with this game. It's like damage kind of just comes naturally. Unless you're playing low-key. I guess it's a different story. But I do wish they would revert health pools back and armor back. That's one of the biggest things I wish they would do. Oh, way back, yeah. Yeah. Like when y'all were using specters to do your damage for you. That's when everything in the game actually had a relevancy. Like, and honestly, yeah, that's probably the best time in the game. I never got to play that, I just did a lot of research. But that falls back quite a drone to my level 500 cap. Back then, level cap was what, 400? 450? Are you talking before they actually increased the level scaling past like level, what was it, no, I think that was cap. Oh, you're talking about way back in the day when it was like Splinter Cell in space, essentially. Yeah, I would agree with that, but they'll never put in an end game for this game. They're really content with the audience that they have currently. And that much is extremely evident. Extremely evident. But yeah, that's back when the game was just like a massive single target game. You're sneaking around corners and shit, breaking every crate you see because it's so just no resources exist. There's no such thing as like an endurance run at that time, if I recall correctly even. They were just like in and out missions, weren't they? Back when Vor was a regular Grenier painted red. Why? I don't even think I've seen a video of that. Of course, I never really researched. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's when the game was that's when I actually very first started the game. The first time I ever played it. I didn't play it for long because it's just... I wasn't trying to invest that much money into a video game. So... Especially a game that looked like that on its like surface. I was like, I already play World of Warcraft. Why am I gonna do this? That was a wild ride. Your promotion test? So like an MR increase essentially? That's beautiful. I love it. I love it. Roll back everything in this game and start from scratch. I mean... we're a little too far for that, but yeah, I mean, the game's in a very interesting state. It's just a power fantasy state right now. Like, that's all it is. Which, I mean, I can't say is too terrible if you just plan to be a casual gamer and not want to do like anything crazy. But yeah. MR test could be... wow. Well, I guess I'm not finishing that MR test today. We were not passing that one. I would be down for Warframe 2. Make a Warframe 2 with actual endgame, and then just keep this game as it is, and just background supported and keep it as it is, you know what I'm saying? Because you could still release the same frames onto this. This just would be like a power fantasy version of it. Unlocked, if you will. Like Warframe unlocked. Make the other one actually difficult and challenging. That, I mean, not really a bad idea. A lot of work. Shit ton of work, don't get me wrong, but it's about the most logical way to go. Because as soon as you put an end game in this game, it ruins this game for what it is right now. The moment you do. Warframe wouldn't be Warframe anymore. And they would lose just an immense amount of players for it. So, that's where a lot of the issue comes in. Because a lot of people don't care about endurance. And honestly, I mean, I've said it many times before, I don't really so much as care for endurance, but I care for the content within endurance. Does that make sense? It's not sitting in a mission forever. It's the enemies that I get to fight after sitting in a mission forever. And the challenge that goes behind fighting them. So it's like, I mean, they could create an end game that's meaningful with just high levels, but a lot of people have also complained about that, saying that there's no, like, an end game where mobs are just tanky isn't a real end game, and it's, I beg to differ on that, because that's kind of how things go. Mobs get harder to kill the further you progress in a game, thus they get tankier. There are mechanics, of course, but no one wants to play fucking Warframe with ass loads of mechanics. I'm sorry, it's just not that type of game. And if it is, like, if you do put mechanics in it, they end up getting, like, zoomed fucking through. Doesn't matter. People just frustrated they're being time gated more than anything. So, that's where it's like they're in a really tricky system because they've developed a game that does not need an end game and does not really support an end game either. At one point in time it did, but the current state it does not support a true end game. It supports a power fantasy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's something I actually can't disagree too heavily on. I mean, I used to at one point in time think that this game did need an end game and there was no other option for it. It would fail without it. I was proven wrong and I learned why I was wrong. So, this game doesn't need an end game to survive. Does it need another, after 2 years, are they going to need to make a new game because of the code, like you said, Quiet? I mean, probably. Probably. And I say probably because they can always hire external companies to take care of it for them at a cheaper rate than what they would have to do if they were to hire people. Because it's shorter contracts. So, yeah, like they did, and the reason why I say it like that is because they did that before. Yeah, they did that. What was it? 3 years ago? 2 years ago? Two years ago, I want to say. Strip down, yes, and no. I threw it in the lines of like everybody else does, a online looter shooter. And I mean, the same thing can be said for looter shooters though at the same time. They're really, name a looter shooter that isn't dead right now, that has an end game. I'll wait. You may say Destiny 2. Maybe Division. You look at those viewer numbers on Twitch and tell me that. You tell me to look at the retention player hold for really hard playing players. Let me know. Let me know where where that is. There is none. Because when you create an end to a game, when you create an end game in a looter shooter, you create a stopping point. This has no stopping point. Your imagination is the stopping point. And that's kind of the reality behind it. But the issue is because your imagination is the stopping point, not to where the game tells you to do, it makes it hard for people to justify doing a lot of the things in the game. That much is also very well evident. So we end up doing this for 7.5 hours instead, because we really don't know what to do, because we're not given a direction, and we don't. And outside of like the baseline game itself of just farming things, because it's a looter shooter, there's really nothing else to be had at the end of the day, unless, like I said, you want to go out of your way to create that, because you don't get anything extra out of it, really. I mean, Fishers, you can't even go for 2-level cap runs, because you're going to run into a void cap trace, or void trace cap. And once you hit that, you're not gaining any more void traces, so realistically, what's the point of doing that Fisher? Once every 5 rotations, you get another relic? That's it. What is evergreening? Yeah, anything that's been talked about in the past year, I had no clue what's going on. I haven't watched dev live streams or anything, if you want me to be honest with you. I haven't done any of that. Mainly because I just haven't been playing the game as actively. If I was playing the game actively still, then that'd be a different story. But I'm really not, like... Now that I'm streaming again, probably. But I've just been involved in other games the whole time. It's been, I guess you could say, relatively hard to get fully back into the grind. It's yeah. Her bits are going to be permanent and... in Railjack? What an uncomfortable way to force people to do runs. I don't agree with that. And the only reason I could say that is because I just don't like Railjack. I think it's a distraction from all the problems that the game actually are. So just making me have to go get prime things out of there really doesn't do anything. Like mentally, that's... Yeah, it doesn't... It gets rid of the loot island problem, partially. Which is pretty cool. I like that concept. Getting rid of loot islands. That's nice. But it's in content that honestly really... is lackluster. So... Well, I mean, there's already a list of items that don't get vaulted, so I don't really see an issue with them adding to that list. Let's put it that way. I don't foresee a real issue. Plat's already, like, the plat market's already down the drain, so nothing's gonna hurt that. You want me to be honest with you, nothing is gonna hurt that, because it's already been destroyed and killed. And because of that, then... it doesn't really matter what you do after that, just making things more accessible. And a Valkyrie Prime, who, honestly, at the end of the day, what is she used for? You know? It's a fun frame. It's nothing more, nothing less. So it's not like this huge, massive upgrade, like overpowered frame or anything. which you know I don't like to use the word overpowered in this game, but we'll use it just for the situation's sake. It's just a nice everyday frame, so I'm saying that's questionable. Calm yourself down. You've known me for how many years? Come on, woman. Oh, they're not destroying the market. It's been dead a long time ago. They're late. They're so late to the party. They are years late to the party. They are so many years late to the party. You want to know when they destroyed the markets? Is when they decided to make Fishers or Void drop relics 100%. That is when they destroy the relic market. For anything prime. That is that was the complete epitome of destruction of it. Go all the way back then. Apparently I am please waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm not a forum goblin. Okay, I'll go with that. And then they further destroyed the markets when they made all the arcanes available through that stupid-ass event. When Rivens were implemented, I was already around when Rivens were a thing for a good minute, so I can't speak on that. But when I saw everything get destroyed was then. So I would have to say the Rivens, are you sure they didn't help the market? Oh, that isn't one that's been tanking steadily ever since that day. I could see that. I could see that. It doesn't quite make sense on why it would happen. Oh, no, it does. Because if you increase the effectiveness of a weapon, you then decrease the want to actually get upgrades at the end of the day. People are it's less wanted overall. So I guess I could see that. Well, yeah, but what about, besides, the one example that I gave, it's kind of hard to imagine a situation on why something that isn't attached to things would all of a sudden... Well, I guess because the value of spending said plat becomes less worth it than it does for spending it on your god roll items. Did I just mute my sound? No, I didn't. But yeah... less than what you would actually spend on it. So, you think the game is taking a nap? It's straight dead. I started talking about DE, look what happens. We all remember back in the day when whenever I'd talk about DE and then all of a sudden there would be a orb floating in my mission. No reason, just big ass blue orbs sitting in my mission. Happen to normal ones and all that. Doesn't even make sense. No matter the frame. That blue orb. That fucking blue orb. Oh my. What is this? I gotta... Yeah, it's an interesting concept, though, too, on why. I mean, there's a lot of other situations that have been put into play to create that as well, though. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe like one logical thing would be that once Rivens got put in the game, the difficulty then went down in the game, thus your players that were like loving the old school style of the game, they now no longer like the game because it's been made trivial due to Rivens. One god roll, all of a sudden you can take a weapon from level like 100 cap to 500, you know what I mean? And once that happens, then where's your challenge in the game? And thus you lose players, and when you lose players, you lose people wanting items, and when you lose people wanting items, then you have an influx of items, and thus a gradual price decrease. Plus there was the introduction of Warframe Market, whenever that happened. Yeah, during, like, when it was on a weekly cooldown. Yeah, that was a whole thing right there. And then it went down to 4,000 plat when Eidolons came out, and then what was it? 2,000 plat. Was that when? No, Scarlet Spear came out. It went. Yeah, Scarlet Spear caused it to go down 2,000. That's right. I mean, you go back far enough in this game, Ember Prime used to go for 1,000 plat. It was just normal. Vaulted frames were defaulted at 1,000 plat. Even when I started playing, vaulted frames were defaulted at 600 plat when I started playing the game. I loved it. What is Suda? Suda. Okay. 270 plat is the most expensive. Oh god. I remember when even before I quit playing, like right before I quit playing, I was selling Rhino for, I mean, Rhino's been re-released twice already, just 3 times now to destroy his market value, but I remember I used to sell Rhino for fucking 400 plat on an average, and then when I was feeling generous, I'd sell it for 300. Crazy. Low-key was like 500 platish, 400, somewhere around there. 400 if you're feeling generous. That's wild. That's depressing, but it's wild. And we all got 10. Come on. Oh. Ah. No, it didn't work. Damn it. I thought it worked. God, worthless prime. I'll just take the worthless prime piece. Not sure how much low-key. Sounds good. We're actually going to go ahead and get ourselves ready for a break here. When I come back, I'm going to be on some Final Fantasy. We've had 2 hours on here, so we'll be leveling my paladin over on Final Fantasy, like I said, when we come back. As always, I cannot thank you enough for those of you that do stay around and have stayed around. If you haven't, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, share it out, all that kind of stuff. But we'll see you all when I come back. Alright, everybody. I am back. I do want to thank y'all that stay around for the break. I'm gonna need to switch this on over. Did I really not have this under a game the whole time? Oh. I didn't have this under the directory at all. There was no game. No fucking game. Oh my. Oh. There it is. There it is. There it is. Wow. Need a moment to just sit on that one. Lord. I didn't even appear anywhere. I wonder why my view count was decent, to be fair. First time back, but I wonder why. Mainly it was the playbacks. It did not add up to what it usually is. Oh well. Alright, let me get Final Fantasy loaded up. That's real, though. Ah, man, is that real? So real. Look at that. Like 40 minutes of muted. I forgot to unmute. But yeah. I'm not really going to worry too much about the story mode in this game. Not until after. And I think what I probably will end up doing is just watching some type of playthrough where they go, where they just go through everything there. Mainly because I just want to get myself to level cap as quick as actually humanly possible, so that I can actually get into the real content of the game. Especially with wanting to make builds and everything. But I haven't really ever been worried about like lore in video games and all that. The only reason I'd probably be interested in Final Fantasy though was because even back when I played it on like the original PlayStation and all that, they always did a good job with it. So it was something I would take the time to do. But given that this is an MMO, a little bit different story for me the first time around. It's just about getting through. Alright, what do you want me to do on there? Speak with Sid? Okay. No, this is asking whereabouts. I'm guessing somewhere gonna be up there, though it looks like it ends right here. Yeah. Okay, here's the other two. Never mind. I'm just blind. Okay. Okay, so that'll be going up there. Where do you want me to go? See if, okay. Alright. So it's along the way, and this one is right over in the same spot this one is, so I'll look at this one first then. I need to pull the cloud map up. That's what it reminded me of seeing that. Oh, what do you want me to do here? Wake up. Oh, Jesus. That work? Full. I'll do it again. Do I got to do capitals? Like, are we... Oh, the exclamation point. Yeah, I forgot the exclamation point. Now what do you want me to do? Well, I did. I already did the wake up thing. Needs a good talking to. Okay, I'll do it again. Let me just permanently change that instead of doing /say. We'll just do it in say like that. I think that's probably what they mean. I don't know. I cannot type wake up. I'm always a tank though, so I don't really have a choice. I am always a tank. I guess I don't want to really say always. There is my warlock. my Moonkin slash Resto Druid, but he's also a Guardian, so. Give me one moment. Let me clear my throat. Alright, that's better. That is better. There's another cloud. That's what I just forgot to do. Was the whole cloud thing. Oh, I forgot to do the whole cloud thing. One moment. Let that pull up. It was Aether Cloud, right? Okay, and we have that pulled up now. So we're in C. Okay, let's just double check here before we go off doing some crazy stuff. Leave me alone. Just trying to look at pictures here. This is where we start. Pillars. I know I have that one. I know I have that one. I think we got those. I think we may have missed them. I'm gonna go back and check. I'd rather just get do a little bit of backpedaling right now. Just to make sure I get all these. Okay. Yeah, there was one up over this way, which I believe I got, right? In that little corner spot there. Am I looking at this correctly? Here's that divot. Here's right there. Okay, and we're right here then? Okay, so we're in this one right here, which is that one down there. Okay. Now I know where I am. And we're about to head into this one, which will have one. See, there it is. Oh, I never actually ran over here and got it. I got distracted by the quest. Not just RuneScape. This isn't about him. I canceled my WoW sub for it. So, I played WoW for 16 years. Okay, where are we at now? So we're here, and next one's down in the center area, right around here, which I believe I got. No, I did not. Okay. We missed a whole bunch then. Okay. Alright. Next one after that one there is this one over here. So it's going to be in the city over, I believe I got that one. That I'm almost 100% on. Yeah, this was the one right over by the quest NPCs, right? There's this divot, and it's down a little bit more from there, over this way. I believe it was over here. What are we looking at here? Okay, so here's that part right there. So here's that part there, and then down below the last little rock formation thing Yeah, it was right around here. I believe then I had got this one then. That or it's up there. We're gonna go check up there real quick. Now this is how you unlock flying in these particular zones. 1 through 50. Once you hit 50, you unlock flying in all those zones. After that, all these zones, this is how you unlock flying. You go through and gather the clouds, and then there's a few quests that also go for the Aether Currents. And once you get all those collected, then you're able to. Yeah, we got this one. Okay, good. I ask, why are you jumping down? Because I just really want to triple check. I really just want to triple check. Okay, so, and then the last one was all the way down in the beginning, which I am 100% that I do have. Okay, so we are caught up. Alright, let's head ourselves back over and do this. You've always been a healer because nobody likes playing healer. Yeah, understandable. I've done that myself. That's why one of the reasons why I do tank as well is because a lot of people don't like tanking. Everybody just likes doing damage more than anything. So, I love tanking though. Healing, I'm alright with doing. Not a bad healer. I just don't. It's not the most enjoyable thing unless the group is like good. And then I can enjoy myself being a healer. But I haven't healed yet on this game though. It's more of like WoW to Guild Wars and such like that. Oh, Guild Wars. I never played Guild Wars 2, but I baited Guild Wars 1 and alphaed it and then played it when it came out. That was a phenomenal MMO in my opinion. Made so much gold off of selling dyes on that game. Oh man. I was actually just about to go around to look for more of those things. Should just do the storyline first. It'll naturally guide me over. I'm busy. Thank you. See, that's all I gotta do. You tell him I'm busy. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Okay. Duty finder now. Wonderful. And where's this thing? Up over there. Okay. So let's go do that while I go queue for, what was this one? In Limitless Blue. That's gonna be a trial if I remember. Yeah. Okay. Now let's take a look at this. This is where we're going up this path here. Our next one is well over. While we're over in this area, we'll take advantage of it and get it done anyways. Looks like actually we'll go right on over into there before we see the mobs we need. They should be in the same spot. Oh, there's that. Okay, so there's that. So it's right across the way, and then over to the right. Let's grab this first and then head back over. And right there. Okay, let's go gather these three. Or these other two, I should say. And go turn that in. And then while we're waiting for Q to pop, we'll run around the zone some more and gather up stuff. Looks like go go over in this area anyways. Oh, there was one right next to it. I'm dumb. Alright, what would be next? That one's there. And then we gotta go all the way down, all the way through, and then all the way there. Okay. Let's see if the queue pops or if I get those first. Are those connected down there? No, that's a different pillars. Okay. That's a different pillars. Do I have the flight powder then? Oh, I do. Oh. Not flight powder, but the crystal. Okay, I'll just take the crystal. I believe I grabbed these two then. Okay. I don't recall going down there. I mean, I probably could have. I just was not paying attention. Oh, the airship mission. So this is where it took me. Yeah, I was not paying attention. Yeah, I remember. This is where you start out. I should have all these. Okay, notch there. This little notch coming out here. There it is. Never mind. I know there was like one that was like right when you were running out. That I already got. So that makes that one. I think that's the one I was thinking of. And then this one was over near the camp and brought like in the middle of the open, which I'm pretty much 100% that I got that one. So that'll make all the ether clouds that I need, and I'll just need to do, I think, just turn in that quest there. And I might have it. I'm not 100% though. Yeah, I already got this one here. Alright, grab that. I forgot to pop food. There we go. Oh, that's rude. Never done this one before, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, died right when he staggered. Beautiful. And use the guns over on the side, I'm guessing whenever they're up. And then we'll jump over here and then attack him. That makes sense. I was wondering how we were going to get to attack him. Obviously, when he's jiggling, get away, otherwise he'll do... Oh, it doesn't do that much damage when he knocks you back. So you can stay over till then, I guess. No, I thought I had enough room. And then hit the eyes once they come up. There we go. And we'll save our... what's it called? Our buff, our shield here for when we get back over there. Okay. I feel like we should be okay stacking these. Doesn't look too dangerous. No? Why not stack them? Whoa. I think my big question now is why did you pick that mob off of me? He didn't even pay attention. Bro. Why did you pick the mob off of me? Taunt has a cooldown. I can't taunt back off of you. What are you doing? God damn it. We need them to split? Oh, I didn't know that much. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, that's a party. Yeah, no. Like, he could have just ran to the other side, but instead he turned around and grabbed the mob. Like, okay, I mean, you want to solidify stacking it, we definitely just taunt it off me and let them both hit you. That was so real. Can they be stunned? No, they cannot be stunned. That's sad. That's very sad. I wonder if that can be interrupted though. Probably not. Oh. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to keep on that, I guess. In this game, it's always safe to assume you wait for the animation, because you'll probably die otherwise. I'm not gonna worry about dot damage here, I'm just gonna worry about doing as much single target. And put ourselves in position to pick up the ads. Okay, head on over here. Oh, okay. I got 2 people that already got it. That's good. Do as much damage as possible. Maybe the dot would be a good idea. It is extra damage for the time. Why did I just use my... damage reduction CD? I think I pick up blue. I don't know. He does? No, I do. That's right. So they just taunt that away from me. My bad. I forget my colors. I'm more of like a right-left type of guy. You crab left, you crab right. Alright, I got you. We're good. Pop that. I think I overcapped there on my shield. Let's go ahead and use that, even though it's just about to die. And I shouldn't pull aggro off this guy, he's been hitting him for a long ass time. So I should be able to just go absolutely ham on him. I'm gonna save my shield just in case I will need to use it again. So I have nothing really to block right now. I expected to actually get to fight you. That was sad. All you do is brief on me. You guys come on over here. No, they're casters. They just don't want to move. Did I click it? Thank you. Somebody did. Okay. hold on to our shield here. Come on. There we go. Did you work? What's up, Ivar? How you been, man? Yeah, Final Fantasy XIV online. Played Warframe a little bit earlier for a few hours. And switched on over to this. I just recently started playing this game, maybe like 5 days ago. So, somewhere around there. You don't have to worry about spoilers with me. So, it's okay. Okay, I figured no accommodation. I play like trash there. Okay, turn in the quest. And also we'll go turn in that quest down there. Oh, what a cutscene. Okay. Oh, nice. They brought me right back down here. Well, actually, can I exit? No. Okay. Luckily, it's just speak with her. It didn't actually port me away. Let's go turn in this quest here. And then we gotta go... Thanks. At least I didn't have to run back down here. I just gotta run back up there. Complete that. Alright. Now I'll just have to go through the main storyline, I want to say. And that'll give me the rest of them, unless something out here also ends up becoming somewhere where there's secondaries. Where's that bridge? Is this way? Okay.
Any of these kind of video game terms. None of that matters if you can't write music well. So the first thing for me is always learning your craft. And it doesn't matter where the music is going, when it's in your head and you're still thinking about it. You've got to know how to basically see it through completion practically on your own these days and have it stand on its own with everything else that's out there.
Okay. Look at my next main scenario quest. There's just a bunch of question marks. Why, we don't know. We don't know. Where are we going? Forgotten Night. Okay, are we near a port here? Oh.
A lot of that doesn't come down to what plugins you have, but making sure having the right reverb helps. And
No. Oh, no.
it really comes down to what's in your head and what's in here, what's in your heart. And those two things are what make the best video game music, in my opinion.
Forgotten Night.
Because I'm not really talking about video game music, I'm just talking about music.
Alright. Yeah. I didn't want to have to use my sprint. I felt that might have been faster. If anything, it was lazier. And, about that. See it into here.
You have to know how to take those in your head and in your heart and say something meaningful. And I don't think that's necessarily something you learn in school or something you learn from reading a book or watching YouTube videos or anything. I think that's more something you learn from doing it, from trying it over and over and over and over and over.
No, you can't use that mount. That's right. Is it in here or down there? I want to say it's in here. Yeah. I thought it was maybe down like in that sewer area. Okay. Let's see here. Here. And then it should just be like right out to the right or something like that, or left. I don't know which way. One of the two. It's gonna be right. Yeah, right in this little area. There we go. And excavation site. Go here, we could fly down. What's next? I'll turn that in. Black Shroud. Once we get there, go to the Conjurer's Guild. That'll be good. Okay, head on over here. I forgot to turn off Steam overlay apparently. I'll try to remember that. I always forget to turn that damn thing off. Love getting 300,000 XP a quest. That is nice. Easily get 68 tonight. Where you want me to go? What would be the closest there? I'd say this right here. Whistling Mill. Do I not have? I don't have that one. Well, let's go get it. Okay. No, it's kiddos. Yeah, we did have that one. I was gonna say I really thought I had that, but okay. Never mind. That sucks because I just wasted my sprint. I'm only gonna make it like halfway there. Okay. Turn that in. Grab that. Leather Workers Guild and Conjurers Guild. At least I know where I need to go. There was no port here. So let's just go here and then we can port to where we need to go. And we'll start with Leather Workers because it's on top. And then afterwards we'll hit Conjurers and we'll be done with that quest. And we'll go turn it in. Or, well, that part of the quest. Okay. Now we'll go to Conjurers. And saved onto my sprint then. What's this guy have down here though? Oh, Conjure. Okay. I'm good until I hit level cap. And then I'll dabble into all the professions and making guild with them and everything. I'm good. Let me just, oh yes, thank you. Let me just double check. I mean, this is a level 50 quest, so I don't think so. It would have nothing to do with it. I'm on like 57, 58, yeah. And then we'll head right down there. Bless you. Okay. No. Yes, there we go. And onto that, to the foundation. Where's this? We can't mount here. Okay. Alright. And my turn in. Where is that? Okay, to tail feather. And then I'll turn that in. I think it should put me about 15-ish quest or something like that out for my next dungeon. I don't know. I've noticed it's just like every like 30 to 40 quests you get a dungeon. Could be less right now in this expansion. I'm not paying attention, but that's what it was before. Hinterlands, where are you? Okay. So we want to go here and then go south. I feel like this will probably be our direction, but let's see. No, it's not gonna be that way. How do you get out of this damn keep? This way? Yeah. This way and then around. I forgot to mute my phone. I think we gotta go to this big ass thing out here. No, that's gonna be the settlement. So it's gonna be a little bit beyond the settlement. And there was no ports here? No crystals at all, huh? No. Huh. That's different. I'll probably play this for about another hour-ish, and then I may switch over to some zombies for a little bit. Just to kind of end up the stream at. And I'll end off at about 6 hours then. Make a little first day back. I'm gonna go grab food and all that. And I would definitely say I expect to see a little bit more frequent streams coming up, or coming in here now. What's really nice too is I can stream over Wi-Fi. It blows me away. And that's so damn good I can stream over Wi-Fi. I'm confused here. Oh, so the whole objective was to find that one location. Right? Okay, it was. Interesting. Very interesting. And into the... Oh, I don't have attunement to this. Okay, so that's why. I honestly thought I did. That was okay. Level 60 quest there, though. We found a level 60 quest. Yeah. Yeah, sure, why not? It's higher eye level. Alright, I'm gonna go pick up that other quest here really quick before it possibly starts to shoot me all over the place. Yeah, I guess I'll grab it. It doesn't have exactly what I thought it would, but... Alright, let's go speak with this chick. That'll probably just be unlock like one thing there or something. Okay. Let's go attune ourselves. And then we'll head back over this way, do these, that, and then that. Actually, we'll attune first, hit that, and then come back around and do this. So we'll get that side, that quest there done. Call it a side quest, why not? What am I supposed to say? Oh, I should have copied that. I should have copied that so I could have pasted it. Oh, if that's all I gotta do, I'm just gonna go turn on this quest real quick. Hopefully, please don't port me. Oh, that's for that? Oh, okay. Alright, well, that's that. We unlock that. And this one here. There we go. Ooh. Almost forgot our shard. Come on. Wait, did I just port to where I'm at? No, it's all the way here. What? Where did I just port myself? Oh, that's interesting. Why would they have a port all the way out there? I guess make it easier to get out the city, but this is the first time I've ever seen that. Interesting. Very interesting. This was the plaza, is what we wanted to go to. Alright, got a new shield. Okay. Equip that. Is that up there? No. Equip. There we go. Okay, that opened up a bunch of irrelevant quests. And I think it's gonna be fast. Either way, we're gonna want to port somewhere. I feel like we just keep going this way. I feel like this should be faster, but I'm really not 100%. The other location would be faster. Probably less loading screens through here. And we'll have a chance also to pick this up, so that's not bad. I think we'll end off at 4 hours today. So in about 45-ish minutes. If I do want to stream on pretty much a daily basis, I have to keep in mind how many hours get racked up with that. It only takes 5 hours a day to hit full time, so. I figure I leave that hour every single time so that I can add them up for making content videos easier. Unless I'm just in a really good spot, like I have a lot of content videos just to come out with, and then I'll probably do some switching over on the hours to work more on that. Which I do have a couple things on on COD, so I still got my M60 video that I promised you. M60 and Gara, something like that. Whatever that primary is that I use a lot, or assault rifle. Eventually we'll have videos out for this too. I just want to get this character to a more comfortable spot and start learning the min-maxing for the stats and all that. Where are we at? We're down south now. Oh, the clouds. Which are we still in C? No, we're in. Are we? Yeah. No, that's forelands, not highlands. That would be different. There's forelands. Highland. Is it Hinterlands? Was it? Yeah, Hinterlands. Okay, so we don't have any in this one. I'm 100% on that. Okay. We'll take the time here and run around and do that. Where am I? We're right around here, that settlement. So there was one up on the top there. We got this one right here. So there was one. It's back over that way and then up. Oh, sorry. It's weird seeing a realistic chocobo. Oh, yeah. I could see that. Yeah, it'll be right up that way, so we missed that one on the way. Did we? No. Yes. Double check. It's right off on the road, so maybe fairly surprised if I missed it. Definitely. I was not paying attention at all then. I'd rather be safe than sorry, because I'm not 100%. Yeah, it's right up there, okay. I kind of figured it was going to be right up on top of this thing. Okay, so that's that one, and then we'll move down. We got these two here, and then that one there, okay. It looks like it's a little bit before my quest area, so I could get the quest done real quick, and then it'll probably have me moving in the same direction, let's say. Very nice, Quaitron. Congrats on that. Hate that fighting, never doing it again. Did you just have to do it like once, or did you have to farm that out a bunch of times in order to get the full armor? So I'm assuming with Monster Hunter World you had to sit there for like a good, like 30 hours of farming that guy to get everything. But I'm just curious. forgot to pop that first. It should be melee. Yeah. Kind of guessed that was going to be the mechanics. And carved twice as many times on monsters. Ah. Well, that made it easier then. I'm gonna pull this over to this guy here. I'll put a little single target. Oh, never mind. It is over. It is over. You just do the tank things and then they kill everything for you. That easy. Now we have another one right up there. Okay, so there was one right in this town. That would be that one. Yeah, it's gonna be that one. Okay. Wasn't the same location. I actually thought it was a little further northwest. My guessing is the next one's probably gonna be in there. Yeah, in the big one. Okay. Does not look like that'll just open for us, so there's got to be a different way out. I didn't see anything connected via that. Unless it's just around the side of it. Because that could be a location for it. Oh, yeah, we go right in this way, and then it'll be somewhere around here. Let's see if we can't find it. There it is. Might be able to LOS them on it. Nope. There we go. Why I'm so bad with my rotation today. We ain't got two mobs, so we'll just go ahead and slow kill them. Some bots on these two. Don't know why I restarted my rotation, but here we are. I should kill him. No. Okay, so that's going to be those two knocked out, and then we'll have one just south. We'll take our time and we'll go get that one. Yeah, we don't have any objectives down there, so we'll just go out of our way to grab it real quick. Right around the same area that I think I might be able to get out this way. No. It's gonna be a little bit further out from where I want to go. So we'll come out around here and then go back down around that way. That looks like... That looks like it right there. Yeah. Legit harder than the most master rank fights. Capcom is sadistic. Capcom's always been sadistic though. So, I mean, at least they're keeping to some type of tradition. Okay, was there any other... We don't have any port locations for any of those, so it just kind of makes sense to take our time and go get these right now. I kind of feel like we are going to get ported around there, but I'm really not 100% sure. Let's go hard over that way. I want to say maybe over here. Okay, so here we are. Okay, so we're right here, I want to say. Yeah, we're right here, so we just keep following this around. Should be able to go through this way. No, no. Little up points there. It doesn't go through, so we're gonna have to go around the mountain. Just go around it. Okay. So that was that. And it's gonna be down around this area somewhere. It looks like it's might actually be blocked off via story. I think this is blocked off via story. Yeah, this looks blocked off via story. Okay. Yeah, that's broken off there even. Okay. Alright, we'll just wait bide our time out and we'll eventually get there. Alright. Very nice, level 68. What was that we learned anyways? Huh. That's interesting. That's actually got some use as an opener. That actually has some use as an opener. Oh, is this where we wanted to go? Anyways. Yes, it is. Good. Thank you, game. Oh, we're on the other side now. Okay. Who was like, what? There we go. And so that would be this one right up here, and we would have one down here. So we'll get these done real quick too. Good news. Ah, the quest leads me down there. That's annoying. That's actually really annoying. Alright, whatever. Let's go do the backtracking real quick. So I don't have to do more backtracking after. Might even be worth it after I'm done to just port and head back down. I don't think so though. That's a roughly same distance given I'm going to be on my mount, I want to say. Oh no, this thing is like completely blocked off. Okay. So we're not doing that one until we go over on the other side. We'll wait them. We'll wait them. Who wants to be like that? We'll definitely wait it out. Next one was down here past... I haven't discovered it yet. Here's this stretch I was looking for. So right down past that. Just keep heading this way. So that should have... No? Oh, okay. So we were over... I don't see those formations. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Never mind. So don't that this way. Okay, so that was... yeah, right over here. Right over here. I had to zoom in further to actually get detail to show up. There we go. And head then straight down, and that should be right along where I want to do my quest too. was literally right next to it, thankfully. So that's nice. Next one. Boom, straight over that way. Okay. Leave me alone, I'm talking to people. Hey, I'm talking. I'm talking over here. Alright. And now I'm messing with this icy wall, so leave me be. Yeah, that's what I thought. Scared when I mess with the icy wall. Oh, that's why. Well, that's rude. Does that slow my GCD? Does that really slow my GCD? I wonder. Because it looked like I had a much slower GCD there. Yay, mount speed increased. That's legit. Okay, it just ported me somewhere. Damn it. Where did you port me? Jimmy. I ported me far away. Can't do it. Okay, where did you put me now? Cave exit. Oh, okay, okay. So you just go into the cave. Alright, that's straight. I didn't get thrown all about. Apparently, we're okay. We're okay. Let's go grab some medicinal herbs. We know a thing or two about those. So definitely called the right person for it. Are you you not gonna let me do this? Hold up. No, wow, okay. Okay, there's that. I don't know why I keep restarting my rotation every time. I think it's just reaction. Oh man. Heading back into the cave there. All I'll get is that quest. Okay, let me do this real quick. Then they shouldn't port me around then. I know which one I'm doing. Looks like it's a dungeon I'm going to be unlocking next. I'd have to guess. And is that. Everything else is a side quest. I don't have to worry about that. And there are about 15 minutes left. And then I'm gonna go get some food in me. I just realized I didn't even make my shake today. Oh well. Guess I'm making it at midnight. I guess I'm gonna make it at midnight. Neighbors are gonna hate me. Oh well. Where were you? Where were you? There you are. I knew you were around. That's the last one. Oh, I don't have that one all the way down there. No, I don't have that one all the way down there. Looks like I'm good to go get it though. There we go, there's the last one. We got them all from the zone. There we go. I knew that was going to be a dungeon. Okay. Alright. We're going to go ahead and end off here, because I don't know how long dungeon's going to take with Q and everything, given the fact it's almost midnight. But, yeah, we'll probably be back tomorrow. Definitely be sure, if you have not, as always, join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, etc. You can find the links for everything down in the description below. I do give like 2-hour pre-notifications before I go live. Major, just give me a setting. I get rusted. But yeah, gonna thank y'all enough for coming around and chilling, and I hope y'all take care, stay safe, stay humble, be open.